the panel, the discussion, an objective and impartial view of the issues of interest to you. Nation Beat is on now.
Welcome everyone to the prize-giving ceremony of the Best Lantern competition. The competition culminates the Spotlight on Taiwan Train the Trainers Lantern Design and Construction Program under the theme Learn to Impact, bringing forth light through intercultural exchange in the traditions of lantern making. This workshop started on August 30th, ended on September 22nd with a total of 18 participants. Completing the 40 hours online training, the Design Lantern Construction Workshop covered 5 key areas, namely lantern design, production structure, lantern circuitry, curatorial, and configuration of power. This 4-week workshop was supported through the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan in St. Lucia under the Spotlight on Taiwan Fund, the Lantern Association of Taipei, in collaboration with the Cultural Development Foundation and the Ministry of Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture, and Innovation. The competition, Best of the Best, was held under the theme Taiwan and St. Lucia Walk Together. On October 7th, at the Sanders Grand, the competition was hosted, being celebrated as part of the Taiwanese National Day celebrations here in St. Lucia. Let's take in some highlights. Some great work here, indeed. Now we introduce the Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan in St. Lucia, the Honorable Mr. Peter Chen. Sir.
Honorable Ernest Hille, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture and Information, Ms. Ramona Henry Wayne, Executive Director of Cultural Development Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to attend the award ceremony of Spotlight Taiwan Project, bringing forth light through intercultural exchange in the traditions of lantern making today. Today, I see many participants, many artists sitting here at the ceremony. I hope all of you enjoyed this journey and really bring some insight back on your work. And I have to say, the lanterns exhibited at our National Day celebration is fantastic. I saw many creative hours displaying the characteristics and friendship shared by our beautiful and resilient countries. For example, Taiwan black bear, plum blossom, bamboo, fish and boat, tiger, and even bubble tea. Each one of the lanterns are the best ambassadors for promoting Taiwanese and St. Lucian culture. And one of the lanterns will be sent to Taipei to attend the Taiwan Lantern Festival next year. And I believe most of the participants from the 4-week workshop will use techniques they learned from Taiwanese facilitators to train people in schools and communities to prepare for Festival of Light this December. This is exactly the goal of Train the Trainers workshop. Here, I would like to thank all staffs from Cultural Development Foundation, again, for their considerable hard work throughout the workshop. And I would also like to commend the outstanding stewardship of Honorable Deputy Prime Minister Ernest Hilaire from Carnival, Emancipation, La Rose, Margaret Festival to Creole Heritage Month. I saw his dedication to the revitalization of tourism industry and traditional culture. It is extremely inspiring, and I admire that very much. The government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, pledged to continue to work with the government of St. Lucia to ensure a richer cultural exchange and its critical role in national development. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Now we do the presentation of certificates to the participants of the Train the Trainers Lantern Design and Construction Workshop. I call on Mrs. Ramona Henry Wayne, Executive Director of the Cultural Development Foundation, to present. Okay, so Miss Anthea Joshua, first participant to receive. Denise Ryan. Desiree Walcott. Desmond Walcott. Eugenia Yard. Gillan Avril. Thank you very much, Mrs. Wynne. Now we call on the Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to present the balance of the certificates. Mr. Hilary Saltibus. Joy Grant. Kiana London. Sharon Jermaine. Trudell Newton. Kurt Peter. Thank you, participants. We hope your knowledge would be inculcated in our lantern workshops annually.
Let me tell you how I'm looking.
God made man, man made money.
She's so fine, man. She's a vibe.
God made woman to eat my money.
Yo, outside. Team program. Hey. Yes, yes, yes. effect, we go, we see gets what too.
Exciting ideas, stiff competition, and rightful winners. Now for the presentation of the prizes from the competition, I call on Ambassador Mr. Peter Chen to give us the awards. First, we have the Ambassador's Award going to our youngest participant of the Best Lantern competition, Jolie Christopher. Jolie's lantern was named Something Taiwan. Thank you. In third place, we have lantern name A Meeting with Friends by Desmond Walcott and Desiree Walcott. This lantern was part of the Spotlight on Taiwan Lantern Design and Construction Program. Second place, we have lantern named The Beauty of Nature by Joy Grant, Perry Marshall, and Savitri Jamari. Again, coming from the Spotlight on Taiwan Lantern and Design Program. Thank you, Ambassador Chen. We call on now our Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture and Information, Minister Hilaire. To present, we have the first place award, a lantern named Saw Together by Gillan Avril, Kizia Peter, and Denise Ryan. Again, another one coming out of the workshop, Spotlight on Taiwan Lantern Design and Construction Program. Now for our People's Choice Award, a lantern, we've called it already, The Beauty of Nature. Congratulations, everyone. Yes. Congratulations to all our winners. Now we introduce Mr. Deputy Prime Minister and Mr. for Tourism, Creative Industry, Culture and Information, Mr. Hilaire, for a few remarks. Sir?
Thank you very much, Mistress of Ceremony, Excellency Peter Cheng, Ambassador of Taiwan in St. Lucia, Mrs. Ramona Henry Wynne, got it right, Executive Director of CDF, the awardees, winners, good afternoon. First of all, let me apologize for being late. I won't give you all the details of why I was late, and nobody told you why I was late, but it was for a good cause. At least I can say that. And you had to wait for me, so let me do apologize for this. I want to start off by congratulating each and every one of you for, first of all, participating, and of course for those who won prizes, to congratulate you. I attended the workshop which was held earlier. I think it was the commencement of the training, and I was really amazed by what it is that you're going to learn. I recall hearing then, and I think it was Avril who spoke, about some of the new techniques that you would be exposed to compared to what you were accustomed to. And I found it really intriguing. Even more intriguing for me was watching the video showing lanterns in Taiwan and how significant they are and how majestic most of them are. And then it dawned on me that this whole notion of lantern making and the use of lantern in popular culture is a fantastic opportunity. It is not, we've been involved in lantern making in St. Lucia for years, but seeing the scale at which it exists in Taiwan really told you of the value that it can play in our popular culture. And I remember saying then that I really hope that you would be the pioneers of a new generation of lantern makers that would really show to St. Lucia what really lanterns can do and the majesty that lanterns can bring to our popular culture. I was also remarking then that it's an opportunity for new career options, a new economic activity, at a time when people are trying to be so more creative when they organize their parties, birthday parties, weddings. Persons who can design like you would have gotten the skills to do can really become invaluable in that respect. And it creates some new opportunities for you. St. Lucia, as you know, is one of the leading destinations in the world, a leading destination for honeymoons and weddings. And if we can introduce some of those skills in developing sets for weddings, sets for parties, sets for events. We have so many carnival events. We have carnival bands in St. Lucia. How can you use those skills you have and for you to become part of that broader creative industry and the establishment of new opportunities for employment and for you to earn sustainable livelihoods? So the issue now is, how do we take you from where you are with your skills to actually create the opportunities for you? Or how do we market the skills you have so other people are now willing to utilize those skills? I am sure we can do some brainstorming on it as to how we can utilize those skills that you have, because you have some valuable skills now. And how are you going to nurture it and develop it? And how are you going to monetize it so it can help you with your livelihoods? I hope we can find the answers. I cannot tell you I have the answers, but it is something I think the CDF should really sit down and reflect on. And with initiatives like the Youth Economy, initiatives like the Community Tourism Agency, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, we just had the Global Romance Summit where we brought all suppliers that are involved in weddings, those who prepare the sets, the decor, the cakes, all those different suppliers were there. And I think you can be there also, because you can now say to persons who want to get married, anything you want created, I can create it for you. If you can just imagine the kind of setting you want for your wedding, for it, we can do it, because you now know how to do those things. It doesn't have to be purchasing, the usual props that I use. You now have skills to create all different kinds of experiences. A couple of weeks ago, I had a meeting with Tourism Authority, the chairman and CEO. We started to discuss jazz next year. And one of the things I said to them is, we need to change the look and feel of events in St. Lucia now. We've had events, you're accustomed of going to a gathering, there's a stage, the use of, a covering, whatnot. We need to find ways and means to create new vibe, new experiences. When you walk into a venue, damn, it really hits you hard in terms of how it is designed and set up. So it requires a lot of thinking and people planning an experience, because you go to a fete, you go to a show, you want an experience. And it's not just standing up and watching performers. You want a whole experience, lights, props, sets, it's almost kind of 4D experience, that you want to have. And you have those skills. Let's find a way where it can be more than just making lanterns once a year, and how we can take it a step further. So I'm really delighted that you've had the opportunity. I hope next year that there will be more training. I hope there can even be an advanced training, so you can get even advanced training to what you have, the use of electronics and the use of all kinds of different things. I'm sure, you can be a lot more proficient if you get the training. And of course, it's train the trainer, which means you now have the obligation and the responsibility to train more people to acquire the skills that you have. So you do have that responsibility on your shoulder now. The CDF, the ministry, myself as minister, to lead the way to create an enabling environment where the skills that you've learned can really be brought into use in St. Lucia and to make us the better for it. So once again, congratulations and all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. And indeed, they are already putting their skills into use with our Lantern workshop as part of the December festivals. Thank you. Thank you. And while we say our thanks, we would like to thank everyone who was part of the planning of the training of the Train the Trainers workshop, the individuals, schools, organizations, our facilitator from Taiwan, Mr. Lang, also the Viewford Comprehensive Secondary School for use of the smart classroom. We thank you guys very much. Thank you to Mr. Ragnoff and the principal, Ms. Eva Peter. We would like to thank the staff of the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, management of staff of the Cultural Development Foundation, as well as the National Television Network for hosting us. Thank you very much.
The panel, the discussion, an objective and impartial view of the issues of interest to you. Nation Beat is on now.